Good morning, dear students of class 8. Now, today we are going to discuss the civics part because we have already completed our history part from trade to territory. Okay, now today we are going to discuss the civics part, chapter 1. This is the civics part, and chapter 1 is the Indian Constitution. Okay, so this is our chapter. And now, in this chapter, we will read about giving individual freedom, forming the government, that means how to form the government, India and its diverse population, how do we define our constitution, why do we need a constitution, drafting of the Indian constitution, preamble of our constitution, and the last is salient features of Indian constitution. So in our this chapter, the Indian constitution, we will read about all these topics. So students, first of all, actually the constitution is a you can say that it is a written documents, okay, in where actually every law and order mentioned that how should we follow it, and everything necessary things is in the constitution in written form. Okay, that is the constitution. Now when we talk of rules, it is never with a smell. Why should we always follow rules? Why cannot we live life on our own terms? Life would be so much fun without rules and regulations. Yes, students, when you are in the school, you also feel that part that you when you are in the school, you have to maintain some rules and regulations. You have to follow it, otherwise you will punished by the teachers, because you have to maintain the rules, laws and order whatever have in our school, that you have to maintain. And we all are maintain few limitations, few rules and regulation, because we are the people of our country. So everybody should be followed some rules and regulation. So here wants to say that if we are free from the rules and regulation, then maybe our life is very much happier. So here this question is asking that why should we follow the rules? Yes, we have to follow the rules because we have to be disciplined. So for discipline, we have to follow the rules, regulations and everything. This may sound familiar, but look closely to realize that everything in life follows a pattern. Okay, so that means we have to follow some patterns, and that way we lead our lifestyle. We naturally accept the laws of nature. Yes, whatever laws are given by the nature, that means for all have to be maintained, that rules, regulations, that laws. So it's made by the nature, and naturally we have to accept this. Seasons follow a set pattern. The flora and fauna follow certain rules. All the games we play have a set of rules. Imagine a game of one-day cricket or a game of hockey without an umpire or a referee. So what will happen? So very much problem will create if there is no referee, if there is no captain, no umpire, then what will happen? Then whatever those who are the player, their decision never means all time their decision will be the proper or actual. It shouldn't be. Okay, so maybe the argument, fighting will be happen. So that's why we have to follow the natural rules, common rules, and it for all the people. So when you are playing the games, there are so many games now you are playing in your mobile also. So that have also some rules and that have to be followed by the players. So it's actually unimaginable. We will probably not being the game without them. So that means when we are playing the game, we have to needed the umpire, we have to needed the referee, we have to needed the captain. Okay. So we wouldn't want to be bowled out in the game at somebody's whims and fan size. That means if anyone have to be told that yes you are out, so no, this is not correct. So for that he that player is out or not out, for that reason there have some laws. So they check that, after checking they are assured that yes that player is out or not out. Life too, like game. So our life is also like the game. Will be chariot without rules. Rules are very important to ensure smooth functioning of states and nation as a whole. Yes, rules are very much important for all because it ensures our smooth life. Okay, it gives us one smooth life. Now, in right side, in this portion, this is very important portion, that is, do you know? So the word state, we are sometimes we are using this word state. So the word state, it refers to a political institution that represents sovereign people who occupy a definite territory. Okay, so what is the meaning of this sentence? That word state refers to a political institution. So it is a political institution that represent sovereign peoples who occupy a definite territory. That means who have one particular territory, and sovereign means a supreme power. That means who have a supreme power, and he may be occupy a particular region or particular area. The government or the executive is one part of the state. So here government is the person who have the supreme power and he rules one particular territory or area. The state refers to more than just the government and cannot be used interchangeable with it. Okay. So this part is very much important. So you have to underline this part, whatever I have taught now, and then you must read it. Now our next point is giving individual freedom. The idea of individual freedom means each people get the freedom for whatever here is written. So that means individual means each. Okay. The idea of individual freedom may vary. So it may vary. That means some freedom maybe I enjoy and that freedom may not any another person be able to enjoy. So this is it actually vary man to man. You may like to be left alone to enjoy peace, but another may like to be a little mischievous. Yes, suppose I am very much comfort with alone, stay alone in any place, but someone may not stay with alone. Someone may needs any another person, okay, for talking, for gossiping, whatever. So this is our freedom, that I choose alone means I choose that I will be wherever I will be go, I will go alone, or if I will sit in school or any other places, but alone. Okay, but it's not necessary that all the people they are accepted the loneliness. Okay, so you might believe in an eye for an eye, but your opponent might believe in forgiving and forgetting. Yes. So this is another example that what happens sometimes that some person actually what is the meaning of actually an eye for an eye? This is a phrase, okay, and it means actually revenge. Its actually meaning is revenge. So somebody wants revenge, or suppose one argument or one dispute is happened, and after that opponent party take the revenge. So that for that reason an eye for an eye. Okay, and someone what he or she will do, okay, no problem. So maybe he forgetting that about that thing, or maybe he forgive that person. So actually this is the nature of the man. In a nutshell, so you have seen the nut and it have the shell. So when we eat that nut, we open that shell, then we have to take out the nut from the shell and then we will eat it. So you must be seen the nut and nutshell. Okay, so in a nutshell the idea is to live in a such a way that you are safe, secure and grow in every phase of your life. So actually nutshell, what is its work shall actually protect that nut. So here is also written that the idea is to live in a such way that you are safe. Yes, so idea, laws, rules, regulations are made for this reason that the people have to be safe and secure in the country. For this, we give up our individual freedom and come to terms with certain common rules and regulations. So, for that reason, we have to actually give up. That means we don't think about only the individual freedom is actually very much harmful. It individual freedom maybe have not security. Okay, so for that reason we have to give up, we have to forget about the individual freedom. We have to maintain the natural rules, regulations, laws and order. We learn to agree, adjust and balance with one another. Yes, we have to learn in our school also these three things, that we have to learn agree. That means sometimes suppose two boys make an argument. Okay, so one is very much aggressive mood and one is very soft mood. So that soft person, what here that soft student what can do, that okay, what are you telling, that is okay. So this is the agree. Okay, agreement. So sometimes we can agree. Adjust is also, suppose adjustment, this word actually very much used to for all of us. So adjust means suppose in a bench, okay, suppose in a particular day there are all students are come, suppose 45 students are come, but one students not be seat properly because there is no extra bench. So what happened, maybe from one bench students are asked for, you come and sit here, we are adjusting here. So that is the adjustment. Okay, and balance with one another, that is also once again balance with one another, that whatever their ideas, whatever their opinions, okay, we will balance it. Yes, you whatever you are saying that I also follow, and what I am saying that you are also try to follow it. So this is the balance. So we learn to agree, adjust and balance with one another. This way we stand to gain and enjoy the right to life. So when actually we agree with our another person, we adjust with another person, and we balance with one another, then actually we enjoy our life properly. We enjoy our right to life, liberty and poverty, etc. We give power and authority to a group or a body of people called the government to make and implement rules. Yes, just now, few days ago, actually, election was over. Okay, so what we are doing, we select our representative through the election, by the election. So that means a group of people or group of body actually, when we want that this people or this party come to in our country, and they are making some rules, regulations, and they are actually known as the government. Okay, so we choose our government and government look after us. Now our next part is forming the government. Now how to form the government? In India we elect our own government. Okay, and we all know how we elect our government. We vote to elect our representatives. Elected representatives form the government. The government protects our freedom, our rights, our maintaining laws and order, so that the citizens lead a safe and secure life. So after choose one representative, he or she is known as the government, and government actually protect us, our freedom, our rights, our laws, orders, and that government gives us one safe and secure life. But what else does the government do? A government runs educational institutions. Government can run hospital, public transport, uphold law, makes policies and programs that help industries, corporate houses and general public to lead a better life. So, government have to be given us these all facilities. Okay, so we enjoy government facilities from the hospital, from the institution, from public transport, from the any program, policies which help the industries, corporate houses, whatever, we can enjoy that freedom or that particular things from the government. Okay, now our next part is, let me rub it, and our next part is India and its diverse population. So students, this part I will discuss in my next video. So thank you.